Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Pardon my voice if I sound funny, I'm dealing with some kind of head cold, but I'm not gonna let it defeat me. Today we're doing a 3-Looks-1 palette with the Makeup Revolution Haunted House palette. This was actually a gift from one of you guys. It was gifted to me, I think in November. It was like a belated Halloween present for my Halloween series. I think it's such a sweet gift and so thoughtful and very theme appropriate. And I actually hadn't had a chance to use it at all until now, and I'm so glad I finally did. I feel like the color story is just adorable. I freaking love it. It's very like grungy berries, you know? They're not necessarily the colors I reach for on the regular, but I do think objectively it's a cute color story. This was my first time ever playing with Makeup Revolution shadows as well, and I had a pretty good time. I don't really have many complaints. I'll get more into depth about my thoughts and things like that at the end of the video, but yeah, objectively so far, I'm pretty okay with this. Thank you again, you know who you are, that sent this to me if you watched this video. I'm so grateful and appreciative. I think that was such a sweet, generous gift. I don't even know if this palette's still available anymore, but I mentioned it on a short list of palettes I haven't done a 3-looks with yet, and a lot of you wanted me to use this palette, so that's what this video is. It's here for you, and I guess let's just get into it. By the way, I cut my hair. This is the first time I'm filming with my shorter hair again. Anyways, let's just hop into these looks and I'll chat more about my thoughts at the end. Okay, now I think we're rip-roaring and ready for action. I have to leave for work in literally, preferably 30 minutes, but no more than 40 minutes. So we're just gonna bust through this. This is not gonna be the most intricate look. I'm feeling something just smoky, simple, not a ton of shades, that kind of vibe. Hope that's cool. You guys like when I do simpler looks too though, so some variety. I'll do more complex things for the other looks, I promise. But for now, I'm priming my eye with my Smashbox lid primer and light. I'm excited. I haven't used this palette yet, so this is kind of a first impressions as of right this second. I did use Motel as my blush and it's quite cute, and I used Phantom as my highlights. I think this color story is beautiful, and I can't believe that I haven't played with it yet. I just haven't had a chance to. I'm gonna start with Peril. Let's swirl that all through my crease and lower lash line using my Morphe R37 brush. Ooh, that shade is nice. I love a good mauve. How do you guys pronounce it? Do you guys say mauve or mauve? I can't get behind mauve, I'm sorry. What are you guys up to today? It's Monday. Again, this is pre-filmed. Monday in February still, not even March. It's like the 24th, I think. I'm working like a 10-hour day today right after I film this. Wasn't feeling very well this morning. I went to the gym and I ended up skipping my very last exercise just because I started to feel bad. I thought I was gonna pass out. My stomach felt funny. It was not good, so just came home, showered, kind of just sat in my bed for like 20 minutes, which killed some of our time this morning, but I really wanted to film. I really wanted to play with this palette, and you guys seemed very excited about this palette idea when I posted about it on my Instagram stories last night, so that's what we're doing. I'm going to start deepening things up with Survival. That beautiful matte purple. I'm going to take a medium-sized blending brush. And I just want this all the way from inner to outer corner. Not going to blow this up incredibly high. I just want it to blend into our transition shade. And I'm also going to pop it underneath the lower lash line. I feel like the weekend didn't exist this weekend. It went by so quick. I don't know. I think it's just because we didn't really have any plans. And we've been having plans like every weekend because of wedding stuff. But now that that's over, I feel like there's nothing to do. Taking that first brush again and blending things out. I'm loving this already. I'm going to take my dual-ended Anastasia brush, and I think I'm going to pack Phobia across the lid, and I might blend this in the crease a little bit as well. But for now, I'm going to start with just the shimmer shade. I'm going to take my NYX Glitter Primer. Pop some of that on the packing side of this brush. Just gonna stamp this all across my lid, dipping into Phobia with that exact same brush. And I'm just gonna go right over top. I've never used Makeup Revolution's eyeshadows ever in my life. So far everything seems pretty solid though. I can't speak on if every palette is consistent because this is my first time playing, but so far this particular palette seems okay. I'm not having trouble. But once I get into more complex looks for the other looks, I'll give you a better update. Just taking the clean blending side of this brush just to help smudge the shimmer so it all flows. I think I want some of this on my lower lash line too. I love a lower lash line shimmer, you guys know. Ooh, I like it. And then I'm just gonna highlight my inner corner with Phantom like I highlighted my face with. Just for a cute little highlight. I know this is really quick and simple. I only used, I guess technically 4 shadows, but I really like this. I love these kinds of tones against my eye color. Well, that was 5 minutes. Bam. All right, I'm gonna repeat it on the other eye, finish off the details, and then we'll chat some more. All right, look number 1 is done. It's only 9:20. It took me 20 minutes from the time I turned this camera on to complete this look with my lashes and everything. Well, obviously not my face makeup, but I'm pretty proud of that timing. I think it looks really pretty. It doesn't look like it was just something that I just like threw on really quick. It does look more like a look that I would wear even not in a rush. I think it's really pretty. I like these tones. So far so good with the shadows. Again, I've only used 2 mattes and 2 shimmers, but the mattes blended nicely and the shimmer looks fine. It's nothing outstanding, nothing crazy impactfully metallic, but I mean, it's cute. It gets the job done. My eye pencil I went with is Jewel from NYX. My lashes are the Bay lashes from Colourpop, and on my lips I went with Jade from Lime Crime. I really like this look. I'm going to be content wearing this. I almost didn't wear makeup today, and I'm really happy that I decided to because I think it's going to help me just maybe feel a little bit better since I was feeling kind of weird this morning. I don't even feel sick. I just felt weird. I feel fine now. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to leave and go finish getting ready. I will see you for look number 2. Hello, look number 2. I'm going to prime my eye, Smashbox Lid Primer in Light as usual. I'm going to do something that I never do. We're going to play with some oranges today. Can you even believe that? I know, I'm shocked. I want to play with kind of pinks and oranges, but I really do want a lot of focus on orange. I think it's going to be all right. In case you don't know, orange is just my least favorite color to work with. I don't hate orange, it's just out of all the colors in the rainbow, that's my least likely to use. But I'm going to start with Monster right here. This kind of mid-toned orange. I'm going to take just a medium-sized blending brush, and I'm going to focus that just in my outer corner and start running that through my crease, about halfway through. I'm also going to take this a little under my lower lash line. Again, just mostly focused in the outer half. I now want to take some pink. I want to take Motel. I'm just going to take this medium brush as well. It's from Spectrum. It's the B06. And I just want to focus that in the front portion of my crease. I think I'm going to take it down on the front part of my lower lash as well. Why not? All right, let's start blending all that out. I'm going to take Lucifer, this lighter orange. It's a cute little creamsicle looking shade. I'm just taking a fluffy brush. I'm just going to run this along the outside edges. I'm going to start with the outer portion so I can really blow out that orange before working on the pink because I really don't want to drag this pink too much through my orange outer portion. I want to keep everything kind of focused where it's at. I'm not feeling super chatty right now. Sorry I don't have any like stories or anything for you. I'm just focusing on the makeup today, I guess. I go to work in a little while. Morgan's gonna help me cut my hair tonight. Need some inches gone. Been dying to cut some hair off this hair. Nothing incredibly drastic, still the same general cut. I just want to lessen the distance between my shortest layer and bottom layer. I'm trying to grow them out, so I'm just gonna cut a few inches off, and I'm so excited. It's gonna feel so good. Look at that. Oh, I love how blown out that is. Oh, yes. I want to start deepening this up, so I'm gonna take Terror down here. I'm just gonna take this Colourpop, what are you, E9 brush? And I'm just going to really focus that in the outer corner of my eye. I'm also going to take and pop this on the lower outer portion. Outer half of my lower lash line, I guess is a better way to put that. It's starting to look very red, isn't it? And I don't blame the pink because the pink is really only in the front. I guess just the combination of the brown and the orange is really making it look red. I'm just taking that first brush I had with the darker orange and just helping blend that out. I don't really have any product on this brush, just the leftovers. And then I am going to take a little bit more Lucifer, that lighter orange, and blend this out some more. I think I want to smoke out the lower lash line some more. Let's take Petrify, this darker shade here. I'm just taking a pencil brush, and I'm just going to start packing some more of that dark down here. It's not really going to show off the difference like pink and orange down here anymore, but I don't really care. I decided I just want a smoky lower lash line versus the way it was before. And I'm just going to kind of go down the line of my brushes until I'm liking the way that it looks. I just want something smoky, you know? Something like that. I'm liking that vibe more than what it was before. I think I want to do a half cut crease, but I actually think I'm going to take that Petrify shade I just had on that pencil brush. And I want to add some to out here as well, just to really add some more depth into this outer corner. Now I think I want to do a half cut crease. I'm not entirely sure what I want to use because I don't really want to use gold. I might cut it with Phantom, which I used as my face highlight, and I'll also use as my inner corner highlight. And I think I'll fade it down into Buried Alive towards the bottom. It's kind of what I'm thinking. I might change my mind on that second shimmer shade, but I think that shade might look cool. I'm just going to take my NYX Glitter Primer and this flat brush, and I'm just going to drag this across my lid and just trace this as if I was doing a cut crease. I personally like mine to go right above my natural crease for my eye shape, but you do whatever you think is best. Dipping into Phantom. It's so bright and pretty. I'm basically just taking this right along that edge where the cut is and stopping it where those shades are deepening up, kind of sort of something like that. And I'm gonna take Buried Alive, I guess. And I'm going to lay that down. I'm just gonna use the same brush, just flipping it over to the cleaner side. I'm gonna pop that kind of right underneath. I'm just going in little bits at a time so I have plenty of control. I'm just kind of tapping back and forth on both sides of the brush where they meet until they mesh together like so. That looks so pretty. I know it didn't really end up pulling very orange. It's a little bit more on the red side, but wow, I think that's gorgeous. I'm going to highlight my inner corner with that same Phantom shade that I cut my crease with. It's such a pretty highlight. It works so nice on the face too, in my opinion. Cute! Alright, well, I'm going to recreate this on the other eye, finish up the rest of my makeup details, and then we'll chat some more when I return. Alright, look number 2. I think it's so bright and vibrant and beautiful. Not so much orange like I initially intended, but it does lean more warm red, and I think it's really cute. I really like this eye shape. I just like the dimension. I think it's, I don't know, it's just bold and beautiful, and I'm going to be content wearing this all day at work. Yeah, my eye pencil is Torch from Urban Decay, just trying to pull in a little more orange. My lashes are Bay from Colourpop. On my lips I went with Harvest from Black Moon Cosmetics, and I topped it with Flicker Gloss from Sugar Pill. I really like it. This isn't the kind of color scheme that I typically go for. If you've been here a while, this is just not what I gravitate towards on the regular, but I think it's quite lovely. It looks good with my eye color. I don't hate it. I'm pretty content with it. Yeah, let's move on to look number 3. look number 3, I've already primed my eye with my Smashbox lid primer. My voice might sound funny. It sounds funny to me. I don't know if it sounds funny to you. Whew. I would give anything to not be filming today, but I'm still in pre-filming mode because I have my oral surgery in a couple days. The day that you're seeing this, I should be on day 3 post-op, so that should be towards the end of my healing, thank goodness. But man, I'm struggling. This is the same week that I filmed my first impressions with my 3 Looks 1 palette with the capsule collection, and I mentioned towards the end of it that my throat was starting to bother me. It was still bothering me the next day, and then yesterday, which was the day after that, it felt like I was getting better, but now it just feels so congested in my head. Whew, great, I'm so thrilled. But on the bright side, I already had an idea for a look, so I don't have to use too much brain power today. I really want to play with this gray and pink together. I don't know why, I just think that would be a cool combo. I'm down to try it. Let's do it. I'm going to start with the pink first, Motel. I'm going to take my Colourpop E1. I took some Dayquil, so I'm not feeling like horrible anymore, but I feel like my voice sounds awful right now. I want to pack this shade towards the front portion of my lid and lower lash line, by the way. What are you guys up to? I did go to the gym this morning. Forced myself to go just because I'm going to miss a couple days of gym next week, and that makes me feel guilty preemptively. So I did go to the gym this morning. We actually joined a new gym. It literally opened today. We went to the grand opening like yesterday just to check out the place, and we quit our membership at the other gym. And man, oh man, this gym is so nice. It's so big. I'm so thrilled to be there. I sound so thrilled, don't I? Oh man. I'm working like a 10-hour day today. It's Friday. I'm working like a 7-hour day tomorrow. Not as bad. And then I'm off for Sunday, and then my surgery's Monday. Whew, it's just how it is. I'm gonna take that gray now, Decrepit, with my Kaleidos S3, and I'm just gonna pack this in the outer portion of my eye. I'm gonna take this on the outer portion of my lower lash as well. So far, Zane's really healthy. Like, no one around me is sick. It's just me, and I don't even consider myself sick. I just have some ick. I refuse to let my body be sick. I'm just feeling a little under the weather. But man, oh man, I'd love to just stay home and sleep all day. I'll tell you what. I need to leave for work in like an hour. I really need to eat something before I work. I'm not super hungry, but who knows if I'll get a break today, so gotta eat. I don't know why I'm just rambling my life story off at you. I'm basically just taking a clean brush and I'm wiping it off, just a fluffy brush, just to very lightly buff out these edges. I know in look 1 I said that I was going to do more intricate stuff for looks 2 and 3, and I did an intricate look for 2, but I know this one's more simple. I don't know, I just thought it would be cute. I had a vision, and I don't know. I'm just kind of rolling with it. Really like this effect though, I think it's pretty. It's kind of a good way to play with a pop of color on a more neutral look, which it's nothing new. Putting a pop of corner towards the inner portion of your eye is nothing new. I don't know, I'm liking this color combo. I think it's pretty. Do we dare top it with Ritz from Colourpop? I think we should. Just give it a little bit of a wet look. Ah, it's so pretty. I love this freaking product with my whole heart. Just gonna take my finger and just lightly tap some of it across my lid, just to give it some sheen. It was gorgeous as an all matte look. I live for a little bit of glow. I feel like it'll help me feel a little more alive to have some glow. I feel like my skin looks so sallow right now. I mean, obviously I have makeup on, but without makeup, I'm a little dry right now. It's not the best. I need to highlight my inner corner. I'm gonna take Phantom, like I've used in all of these looks. I'm gonna just pop that guy right in the inner corner. I almost said the middle. Not really the middle. Inner corner. And that's that. I guess I'm going to repeat it on the other eye, finish up my makeup details. Well, there's a very loud vehicle outside. And we'll chat some more when I get back. Rude. All right, this is look number 3. I really like this look. I think it's really pretty. It's very soft, but it's still like grungy, kind of spooky. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think it's so cool. I feel better looking at myself now, which is nice. The eye pencil I decided to go with is Fiery Lip Pencil from not Colourpop, LA Girl. I just felt like it went perfectly with that pink inner corner. My lashes are a pair of Alter Ego lashes. They're the, I almost said shade, Style Flare. I chopped off a good bit of it, so they're mostly focused in the outer 2/3 of my eye. I actually think these ones are really cute. I like these ones. And on my lips, I went with Dress Code Liquid Lip from Sugar Pill. But I tapped it out so it was more sheer and just left most of the focus in like the center of my lips, like towards the inside of my mouth. And I like the effect. I think it's cool. So yeah, that's look number 3. Yes. By the way, I got my hair cut. I'm sure you noticed. It feels so good. Love having some bluntness back into it. It feels so healthy. I feel myself. Anyways, let's get to the end of this video and chat some more about this palette. Alright, I am back. Those were my 3 looks. Which look was your favorite? Honestly, I'm really vibing with this look, but I was pretty content with all of them. You'll have to let me know which one was your favorite though. What do you guys think of this palette? Did you guys end up picking this up? If it's still available, are you interested in picking it up? Have you tried Makeup Revolution shadows in general? I would just like to hear your thoughts. Do they stay pretty consistent across the board, or does it vary a lot depending on the palette? I don't know anything, so I'd love to hear your thoughts. So far I had a pretty good time. Obviously I didn't use every single shade. I think I used all the mattes though, except for the black. I don't think I used the black, and I think I used most of the shimmers. I know I didn't use these golds. I don't think I used this, and I don't think I used this. I can't remember if I used Creepy. I used at least half of the palette for sure, and from what I used I was pleasantly, not surprised, but I didn't have high hopes, if that makes sense. They're just, for drugstore level eyeshadow, I don't set my expectations high. It's not like something I reach for. Obviously, I'd never tried their shadows before, so it wasn't something that I was looking to seek out necessarily, but I was pretty pleasantly surprised. The mattes blended really nicely. They were really easy to work with. I feel like for quick, easy looks, this palette would be a good go-to. The shimmers, they're not anything so incredibly spectacular. They're not crazy glittery or foiled or metallic, but they're pretty solid shimmers. Nonetheless, they aren't dull. They do the job. I like the color combinations I was coming up with. I feel like you have a decent variety of look options you can do with this palette, but for the most part you're going to be in the grungy berry kind of vibe, and I dig that. But again, I would love to hear your thoughts. What did you think of my looks, this palette, all that good stuff? If you made it to the end, I would love for you to leave me a spooky emoji, whatever that means to you. And if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's BeautB and follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.